Today we will discuss matrix eigenvalue problem. Matrix eigenvalue problem. Let capital A be a square matrix. It is a square matrix of order n. So A is the n cross n matrix with elements aij, and capital X is a column vector and lambda is a constant such that Ax equals to lambda x. Ax equals to lambda x. This equation is called the eigenvalue equation. This equation is called the eigenvalue equation, and here this lambda, constant lambda, is called the eigenvalue, and capital X is the corresponding eigenvector. This capital X represent the corresponding eigenvector related to lambda. The matrix equation 1, when written out in full, this represent a set of small n homogeneous linear equations. If we rewrite as matrix A is the n cross n matrix, this matrix, and capital X is a column vector n cross 1 or of order n cross 1, and lambda is the constant in such a way that it satisfies the equation 1. Then if we write this equation in full, then this represent a set of small n homogeneous linear equations represented here. From this equation, we name this equation system y2. From this equations, we shift lambda x, we shift the values of x lambda x1 to the LHS, lambda x to the LHS, and collecting x1 coefficient, x2 coefficients, then we get this equation system. So here we have this linear equation system. For a non-trivial solution, for the existence of a non-trivial solution of this linear equation system, the coefficient determinant of this equation system should be vanishes, or in mathematical we have this condition, the determinant of coefficients should be vanishes. So we get this condition by this. This equation called the characteristic equation of the matrix A. This equation called the characteristic equation of the matrix A. This characteristic equation is a polynomial equation of degree small n in lambda. So by this we get a polynomial equation of degree n in lambda the polynomial being called the characteristic polynomial. This polynomial, by getting from this condition a polynomial equation of degree n in lambda, is called the characteristic polynomial of A. If the roots of this polynomial equation are lambda 1, lambda 2, or in general lambda I with I equals to 1 to up to n, as this equation is a polynomial of degree n, so there will be obtained value of small n for lambda. Then for each value of lambda I, we get the n value of lambda, and for each value of lambda I there exists a corresponding column vector denoted by xi, such that axi equals to lambda I xi. Suppose we have the lambda I equals to lambda 1, lambda 2 up to lambda n, then we get ax1 equals to lambda 1 x1, ax2 equals to lambda 2 x2, and so on, axn equals to lambda n xn. So we get the n value of lambda and corresponding n column vectors represented by xi. In such a way, this equation is satisfied. The set of all eigenvalues of lambda of matrix A is called the spectrum of A. All values of lambda I, the set of all eigenvalues of lambda I of a matrix A is called the spectrum of A, and the largest lambda I magnitude is called the spectral radius of matrix A. So the magnitude of the largest value of lambda is called the spectral radius of matrix A. So this is the matrix eigenvalue problem. In some practical applications, only the numerically largest eigenvalues and the corresponding eigenvector are required. The largest eigenvalue can be computed by iterative methods. If we have to calculate only the largest eigenvalue, numerically largest eigenvalue and corresponding eigenvector, then we use the iterative method for the computation of this largest eigenvalue, which is this iteration method is easy for application and also well suited for machine computation. So this is all about the matrix eigenvalue problem. If in a problem only the lambda i's and xi's are required, then we solve by this method, by obtaining this characteristic equation and solving and computing the corresponding xi. If we have to compute only the numerically largest eigenvalue, then we go by the iterative method. So we will take the example or problem with for both types of the problems in the next lecture.